Hello everybody, I'm Square Eyed Jack and welcome to Square Eyed Shorties. Today, I want to talk about using walkthroughs or guides to get through games. I've always viewed the issue like this. I want to finish this game, I'm stuck. I've tried to the point where the game has stopped being fun. Let me look up how to get past so I can keep having fun. While I think that's fine, I feel like there is always a feeling of people looking at that and thinking that I didn't truly beat the game, or I didn't do it properly, or I wouldn't have been able to had I not looked up a walkthrough. I said in my Symphony of the Night review, I get the vibe that it taints the legitimacy of the experience. I don't like using walkthroughs, but sometimes I can't help it. That could be something to argue. The fact that I need help to get through, does this reflect poor game design? There are plenty of times in games where I've become lost or stuck simply due to the fact that there isn't a sign saying go here. If it was said straight out like that, then that would be poor game design. But if a game is designed well, it should drop subtle hints as to what you're supposed to do. Symphony did that, but I just missed it, and that's my error. Speaking of just missed it, do you know how many times I missed these boxes, or this one? It's stuff like this that annoys me. It took me years before I found these, only after looking up where they were. So because I beat this entire game by myself, aside from these two gems, does that mean it doesn't count or whatever? I say hell no. When I was younger playing through some of these games, I would get stumped a lot easier. And back then, I didn't have a computer or the internet to look up walkthroughs, so I'd ask my friends for help. That's kind of like using a guide. I doubt people would argue the joy of sitting down with a friend and beating a game. It's great. So how is using a guide any different? I did most of it myself, I just got stuck at this particular point and needed some guidance. Any of you out there old enough to grow up with gaming magazines such as Nintendo Power or any other ones? Didn't you keep them close by if you were tackling a game in case there was some helpful information in there? Looking up walkthroughs on the internet is the same thing. If you beat The Legend of Zelda with help from Nintendo Power, then you didn't actually do it. See how stupid that sounds? One of the things I love about gaming that takes me back and gives me nostalgia is looking up walkthroughs. It allows you to learn about the game and how it works, about all its secrets. Think of your favourite game, a game that you can get through easily without any trouble. Mine would be Crash Bandicoot 1 through until Tag Team Racing, excluding the handheld titles. These are games that I grew up with, and I can beat any day without issues. I know all the secrets, where the last boxes are, all of it. I know so much about these games, it's not funny. Majority of my knowledge about these games came from learning about it when I got my first computer. Learning all this stuff has allowed me to become a master at these games. My first time playing through, I sucked. I played through Crash 2 multiple times, never beating it because I didn't know how to fucking save the game. And now look, I can knock this game out 100% in a few hours. Same goes for all of them. First time playing Twinsanity, I didn't know I had to spin this to let Cortex through until my friend showed me. That's the equivalent of using a guide because I'm stuck. Well, I guess my first playthrough of that game wasn't legit. I seriously don't see the issue with using walkthroughs. In my opinion, it's part of the experience and what can make some games really fun. Finding out things like this from guides aren't so great, and maybe that's why people look down upon them, because it's the easy way out. And for the record, Alec discovered this by a complete accident. But now I know, so my Donkey Kong playthrough, the only time I've beaten it, doesn't count. Maybe people look at it as cheating. No, cheating is putting in a code to skip levels or make things easier. And I disagree with that 100%. But that's a shorty for another day. Tell me, what do you think about guides and walkthroughs? Do you use them? Do you have an issue with them? Do all of the games I've beaten with walkthroughs not actually count? Let me know with a comment below, followed by a like, subscribe and share. I'm Square Eyed Jack, and have a great fucking day. Thanks for watching.